All right, good afternoon, everybody, and how are we all doing? And welcome to another Ironman League / Ironeagle stream. At least this time I'm not in charge of it for the Ironman League. Thank goodness for that. My pick last month was terrible. I kind of wish I'd chosen this one, actually. I did consider it, but I wanted something with Alfonso in it, so anyway. Although I was solely tempted to do something else this afternoon instead of streaming the Ironman attempts, I've decided to stick to doing them. If you all watched the QuakeCon announcements yesterday, you'll know what I mean. The new Quake expansion that got announced, done on the machine. Very impressive looking. I watched the live stream with John Romero with the 4 levels, it was pretty good. But I'll save that playthrough for another time. Anyway, what is the Doomworld Ironman League? Well, it's a monthly competition that has been going on for over 10 years now. 10 years and 1 month, but still over 10 years. Where each month someone selects a map set, whether it's a single map, a small map set, or a full mega WOD. And the aim is to go through the map set on ultraviolence on 1 life, on 1 sitting, and once you're done, once you die or survive, that is it. The person who gets the furthest, the fastest, wins each month. A leaderboard is provided. And this month it is Scythe X, the eternally unfinished 3rd part of the Scythe series by Eric Alm. And Horus is the host for this month, and I think Horus actually plans to be the regular Ironman League host for at least a good while. So instead of having... So that means for the first time in a couple of years, the Ironman League is going to have a regular host. Kind of like how it used to. When it started out, Alfonso ran it. When he stopped, someone else took over. And then it was a community thing where different people would step in and do different months, hence why I've done a few, including last month for the anniversary. What a disaster that was. And Horus is now the regular host of the Ironman League for the time being, although we will allow for some guest hosts. I don't think I'll be doing another host this year. I might do one next year, but I'm more than happy to let Horus do the rest of the year, to be honest, if he wants to. So it looks like there's already quite a few runners, including Demonologist, who's currently the only person to have survived in a time of 32 minutes. This seems to be a more popular pick than the one I chose because it took a while. I mean, it did get 20, nearly 30 runners in the end, but most of it came near the end. And this month started, and it already has like 10. I think because this is probably a better choice. It's not got a devious map 1 that's going to kill people right away. That probably helps. Oh, and also because of Horus being the host now, we might get some MBF 21 WODs for the first time in Ironman League. Previously, it's been restricted to Boom, Vanilla, Limit Removing stuff. Now, MBF 21's on the table. So, it could be some interesting choices in the next couple of months if Horus has any ideas for that. Oh, it says it may also occasionally host a WOD at lower than ultraviolence difficulty. Interesting. That'd be a different change. We don't have obituaries and yeah, so. Anyway, Scythe X. I have played through Scythe X before, but it was... how many years ago? You know what? I'm actually going to look that up. Real quick. Oh, here we are. 5 years ago, I played Scythe X.
Hi.
Oh, no way! You gotta be kidding me. This is a coincidence. Oh my god. So I played this in 2021, and it was a request. Can you guess who the person who requested it was? This is back when I had Doomworld requests. And I had like a list of Doomworlds that people could request, and there was a list on my description, but I got rid of that a few years back because I wanted to play my own stuff. Unbelievably, Horus chooses Scythe X for an Ironman League. And Horus was the person who requested Scythe X for me to play years ago. Wow, that's a coincidence and a half. So, yeah, I've played Scythe X, but it was 5 years ago, and I don't remember a lot about it. I just remember that it ends with a transition to green, vine stuff, some distinct enemies, but then that's the end of it. Because Scythe X is unfinished. It's only 10 maps long, and Eric Allen just never finished it. He started it, never finished it. And although Eric Allen is still lurking around the Doom community, he hasn't done anything since Scythe X. He just kind of dropped Scythe X and disappeared. Maybe one day he'll come back to finish it. Maybe one day he'll come back and do another Scythe, who knows. But this is the last that we got. This was released in 2009, so 10 moving maps. The maps were split into 2 episodes of 5. There's a death exit of map 5. I don't remember that, so... I guess technically, because I've played this once before, this will have to be a Category 2 run, but it was like years ago, 5 years ago, and I don't remember much. So... And looks like use a lot of different textures. There's a lot of credits for textures, including some Ezel textures, Rock King. All kinds of stuff. They had music from Peacock and Stu Boy. We got a basic description here for the levels, so we'll go off that. Okay, so that's basically Scythe X. I've only played it once. It was 5 years ago, or no, I won't remember much. But I'll have to count this as a Category 2 because I have technically played it at least once in the past. And sometimes things come back to me. Right then, so, without further ado, here's my run of Scythe X. Now, if the Ironman League and Ironeagle happen to be short this stream, I do have a backup game to play, something quite short on my gifted list. So if needed, the stream isn't going to be like only under an hour long if I die really early on both of them. I do have something in mind that I can do. So, right. So the compatibility level is Doom Comp Level 2, Doom Strict. So I'm running in DSDA-Doom. That's the correct compatibility level. So let's go. There it comes. Finale. So map 1 is called Service Entrance and described on the text file as easy bright map. Did not have a shotgun until very late in testing. I don't remember Scythe X being too difficult. Except maybe in the final map or so. But again, anything can happen in Ironman, and some people have died on map 2, so who knows? Is that a secret? Nope. No. Interesting choice to get a rocket launcher right off the bat. As tempting as it is, I think I'll hold on to that rocket launcher. Sneaky. Oh god, I need to be careful there. But yeah, that could have been awkward. Imagine something to detonate those barrels. I think I'd rather just detonate them myself so I don't have to fear getting blown up or anything. Just in case. Chances. Oh, lovely. That was a good spread there. Any reason for me to go over that way? Seems to be some sort of a secret back there for a chainsaw, but and there we go. There is the secret for said chainsaw. Not going to be dying on map 1. Who put the fork in the garbage disposal? Text this one says, easy map if you manage to avoid the... Oh, god damn it. If you manage to avoid the crushers. Right. Map has crushers. Noted. Hey, Puro Cooper. How's it going? Be highly wary of crushers on this map for the rest of its duration. That's a secret? Well, maybe I activated the secret switch for it unintentionally. Alright. Sure. No complaint. 3 armor is good. Might be a difference maker. Nice. Just in case. Pretty chill weekend coming. Hopefully get some... Oh, that's good. Yeah, I should be having a pretty chill weekend as well, for the most part, except for Sunday evening when I've got to be doing a little interesting playthrough. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to another chill weekend. On the third week of my... Okay, time to be careful. Okay, up. 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 Knew that was coming. Never let a good crushing opportunity go to waste, right? Oh. I thought I'd have to go all the way back through the crushers there, but I generously was able to get out. God knows I've had a few Iron Man deaths related to crushers in the past. Oh, I need to kill. Come on, get him! Oh, you gotta go fight the other one now. Come on, get him! Bite! 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 Come on! Come on! There you go. Get those claws out. Ooh, hello, Berserk. Let's hold on to that for a minute. Might be a very useful top of that at the end. You know what? I'll grab it now just so I have the rocket as well. I'll trust myself not to do anything stupid. Oh. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can skip the crushers, can't I? I don't have to go back down there. Well. Nice try. Alright. Not bad. Training center. Non-linear map with some harder moments, according to the description. And some continuity from the previous level. Blinded by the lights. Lit up the white. Sorry, I bet I went a bit Wilfred Man on you there. So what project's this then, Puro? I think I remember you telling me about a project you've been working on for a little while. I just can't remember what it is. Oh. I do need to remember I have a rocket launcher. I do not want to forget that. Oh! 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 Ew. Ew. That's highly visible, but still. The old guard tower. Megawatt? Maybe best to focus on the enemies in front of me. A bit overcommitted to dealing with one shotgun there, I think. You like doing a full-blown Megawatt? 32 maps, the works. Oh shit, 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 shit. That could have been a bit hairy, especially with these barrels around. I think I'll just detonate those barrels. Yeah. Right, these little hatches. Secret back here? Secret in here? Chain gun, that's good. Wow, you're halfway through. 16. Oh, we got the beds. And the planets. I feel that's a secret, but it's not actually doing anything. There's nothing obvious anyway. Well, I'm glad that you're making progress on your Mega WOD, but you should never feel obliged to do a full 32 maps. If you have something good that's like... Obviously depends on each individual person, but you know the old problems I've gone on in other... I've mentioned in other... You know, other playthroughs of things, like the old problem of... So, we tell. Like people trying to force to. There is someone in there. Wow, that's a. Franklin's just only a pistol zombie and not anything more dangerous. Like a very well disguised window kind of vent. Very sneaky, Mr. Arm. Have to come this way anyway. It's a nice little representation of a vent, though. Pretty good. Might be the idea of it. Do I want to go down that way? No, a little weary. Oh. Never mind, this is the start of the level. Alright, no mate. Oh, all the enemies are dead. I see. Alright. Cool. Like, if you've got enough ideas to make a full Mega WOD, sure, but never feel that you have to make a full 32 map Mega WOD. If you've got, like, a map set of 18 maps, 20 maps at this point, and it feels like it comes together nicely. Just release that. Hey Depop, how you doing? Did you watch the announcement last night for Dawn of the Machine? I was so very, very tempted to play that today, but I decided I want to do the Ironman instead. At least this afternoon. Yeah, don't do it, otherwise your maps are just... Oh, you shush, Depop. This is an unfinished Scythe project from 2009. Oh, you watched Vile play it? He was playing it pretty soon after it was announced. That was a pretty cool thing to announce yesterday at QuakeCon. New expansion for Quake 1 on the remaster. Free for anybody. Dawn of the Machine by Machine Games. Another Machine Games id collaboration. Looked pretty good. They live streamed the first 4 levels at QuakeCon. It was just really interesting just to hear them play the maps and have John Romero and Marty Fratton and just them all talking about stuff. It was really like a very chill little demonstration. So, it looked really good. I'm definitely going to have to play Dawn of the Machine at some point quite soon. Maybe next week. I might play it tomorrow if I feel I can get it out, but I'm not going to rush myself. I got something to do on Sunday evening, so I can't have that day bogged up by anything. Oh, someone else. Whenever see file, you get seasick after 5 minutes. You know, he's so fast with everything, but you know, very comfy to watch. Oh, I get that. The basic idea is for the maps. I'm not too worried about forcing maps, and it will be done when it's done. There's no pressure from any of it. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's great. You're just sort of doing it at your own pace. But even if you're not doing it to a time limit, there is the idea that sometimes you'll stretch ideas too thin over 32. You know, if you generally just start running out of ideas, I mean, you've got ideas for all the maps, that's great. But no one should ever feel like they need to do a megawatt of 32. It's not. If anything, people are gradually more desiring to play shorter things anyway. Especially with how long maps get in Doom sometimes these days. This is map 4, Air Cleansing. Bright tech map similar to Vrak series in style. Bobbing off. For your preference. Some people probably just prefer to have the aim bobbing on. Unlucky crossfire for the pinky there. Leave the pinky for now. I'll leave the pinky for 2 seconds before I've got to go into the room anyway. Yeah. I was so ever so merciful to that pinky for 2 seconds. Hey, Turd Wife. Just finished the master level. Should I replay Return to Saturn X? Yes, absolutely. Yes, very much so. Ignore Depop. Depop likes Oku Pluck. Well, that's unfair. Depop likes Oku Pluck and Lost Civilization. You don't. It'll be way better than the Master. Yeah, trust me. If you Play Return to Saturn X, absolutely do play that. Return to Saturn X episodes 1 and 2 are like some of the pinnacles of vanilla Doom mapping. They are well-rounded map sets, they are really cool. And maybe every time someone plays the old 2 in the series, maybe it means we might get a third. Because what you're going to find, I don't know what your experience is like playing Doom maps, Third Life. I assume maybe you're just starting out playing Doom stuff. Is that once you get away from the official content and go into the custom community stuff, there is a big difference. And it gets so much more varied and so much more better. Like, it's amazing, all the cool Mega WODs, the established ones out there for you to explore and discover and enjoy. There's just so many cool map sets and eras and things to play. Yeah, there were some tough maps in Master levels, like Teeth, which I never beat because I hate it. Stupid bloody elevator. Also, I don't believe most of Doom guys here on Twitch because 9% like swear. Yeah, a lot of people like to try and lean people towards harder difficulty map sets because they want to watch people play through them. So, I'd agree with Depop on that point. Very much so. Try and... Ooh. Juicy secrets. Unless, of course, you get into that type of stuff. But I wouldn't recommend it if you're starting out with... Also, hey, Mike, how you doing? My goodness, Eric, these secrets are very generous. Nearly at 200 already. To be fair, though, I'm going to die on the next map anyway, because it's a death exit, so... He was obviously following this Scythe 2 formula for this one, with 6 episodes, 5 maps each. Yeah, Lost Civilization is really a good choice, actually. I like it as well. It's very about the exploration. It's not too difficult, per se, and it's just really well made. I'd recommend that. But yeah, absolutely, play back to Saturn X episodes 1 and 2. You'll get your first taste of Slaughter with episode 2's secret map, if you find it. And yeah, enjoy discovering custom Doom maps for the first time. I kind of wish I could do that with some map sets. Playing things for the first time over again, you know? Do I have to... What's this? I just need to answer this. Sorry, everyone. So... Sorry, I was just answering a friend's text there. Yeah, technically the ending map of episode 1 does get swordy, and I think that was my first experience with that back in the day. Because when I started out delving into Doom custom stuff in 2013, that was like one of the first real hard maps I played. So it's a good introduction to that as well. So yeah, you'll get your introduction in both, I suppose. Hey, Scythe. But yeah, give Lost Civ a try, give Back to 10X a try, and look out for other stuff in the future. See how you get on. Hey, Pineapple. Congratulations on fixing your internet setup. Can I get over to that? Oh. Oh no, that might not have gone as I would have liked. Oh no, there's... Oh, piss. With infinite height, that's going to be a bit of a problem. What I'm going to have to do is... Actually, I could just... No, I can't do it. I have to... Alright, what I had to do was do that. Perfect. The highest speed internet you've ever had. Nice. Yeah, I'm still on Wi-Fi. Even though I've got a really fast internet here, my Wi-Fi kind of restricts it a little bit, but it's still pretty... I think it's good as it's going to get. So. Oh man, I had 20 rockets. Yeah, I'll save them for the end. Alright. Whoosh! Let's take the invisibility and then regret it. So it'll be pointless. Never mind. Maybe not. Maybe not that pointless. Well, it didn't hit me anyway. Nice try. Oh. A backpack. Yeah, I won't be too greedy. I don't think we're going to need to worry about it too much. I might have done if there wasn't a Death X on map 5 coming up. What about Team TNT Evolution? You mean what? Oh, have you not played Final Doom yet? Like TNT and Plutonia? Wow, you haven't even played the Final Doom. Okay, so TNT is... TNT, in my opinion, starts out strong, and then gets a bit meh as it goes on. There are some particularly meh levels in like the second half of it. It's okay, but it's not really that great overall. But it starts out well. There are a couple of good levels early on, like Human Flesh, Metal, Strongholds, Wormhole as well. Yeah, but there is a lot of tedious levels in TNT. It's not as... The high points in TNT are pretty high, but there's a lot of tedium. It's not all that great. Starts well, fades off, particularly in the final third. Plutonia is better, and will give you a fair challenge for starting out anyway. But I found that Plutonia got easier as it went on, especially when you get all the weapons. But it certainly has some iconic levels that will absolutely throw you for a loop if you're not well versed in playing Doom stuff. But Plutonia is better overall. The Kasawi brothers did a really good job with Plutonia, and you'll see why it's pretty iconic and influential even today. This is Long Range Teleport. Probably the lamest map in this release, according to Eric. So this map gets to suck on purpose. And we're going to die at the end of it, so we're going to say goodbye to all these weapons. If I get the chance to burn them. Ooh, is this a choice thing? Oh, it's the old chick one over the other deal. That's a bit too greedy, I think. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we can't go back to it. Oh. I didn't know that. Okay, that. Well, if I'd known that, I would have grabbed it. But I didn't. Oh well. No worries. I think we'll be alright. Should you play the classics before back to Saturn X? Yeah, I probably would recommend playing the Final Doom first, because it'll give you an idea of some of the influences and later map sets. So yeah, play TNT, but do expect tedium, and play Plutonium and expect a challenge. Yeah. Anyway, now I can turn it to the stream and download something at the same time. Nice. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Apart from the fact we've been given a metric ton of ammo. I was expecting something worse than that, I'll be honest. Oh, this could be bad, actually. This could be bad. I really want to use the rockets to control this, but the Lost Souls are going to make this a bit of a problem. Alright. Fine now. Alright. We're good. Alright, well, that's that. And I'm dead. Oh, that's not the end, though, Turd Wife. There's 5 maps left. That's just the end of episode 1. Don't forget the bounds and revs. Yeah. You just like the flashy level design more. Yeah, you'll be blown away by all the cool innovations in level design. Once you've finished with the classics, you'll be impressed what the community's done over the years. Alright, this is the second episode, New Arrivals. Small open map with some annoying snipers. Oh shit, man. Ultimate maps? Ultimate maps? I'm trying to cheat and shit. I don't know why I'm bothering now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. That went a lot better than expected. hold on to that berserk for a moment. That might be useful. Ultimate map. What do you mean by ultimate maps? Are you talking like Ultimate Doom? By episode 4? Yeah, Sigil was good. Oh, did I? Oh, I'm supposed to switch over. Go get him, Pinky. Oh, nice work. You actually killed him. Excellent. Excellent work, Mr. Pinky. You did good. I'll be having that. I'll be having that, Yeah, Sigil 1's pretty good. Sigil 2 is... if you ever get around to that. I felt Sigil 2 was a bit less impressive. Also just realised no super shotgun in that first episode, at least not in normal play anyway. Just quickly checking for any ammo or anything. Oh wow, missed a shotgun there. And yeah, that's it. Alright. Not when I needed it. I'm kind of doing a Steam version of Doom and Doom 2 before I do any of the Megawads again. I don't know Rest for the Living Ones trying to play the Sigils in the Rust episode. Yep, there's the hydration for you, Pineapple. Ugh. Sigil 1 is great, but quite tricky. Sigil 2 is decent. Legacy of Rust is pretty good, except for one level in the first episode. It also gets a bit kind of carried away with its new weapon in the second episode, but it's fine. It was a good little thing for Doom's anniversary. It was a good little thing for Doom's 30th anniversary. God, I can't believe that was like 2 years ago. I remember fucking playing that. How the time flies, eh? And now we have Dawn of the Machine for Quake. Yeah, they're not being blown away by the Rest of the Living. No, Rest of the Living is pretty decent. The main thing I liked about that was the idea of having large optional areas behind key doors. Oh, we do have some unique text. Okay, so we're not going to get to skip this then. The teleporter seems to have sent you to a space station racing through space. The station's original inhabitants have been replaced by evil demons and unruly spirits. Your only hope is that the station's destination was set and locked before the Hellspawn invasion. You start looking for a docking bay where you might find a shuttle that could give you at least temporary shelter from the onslaught. Alright, this is Hydroponic Research. Finally, a really good Map 7 of Scythe WOOD. Oh crap, danger. Be careful there. Ooh. Ah! Oh. Oh. Usually a good idea to prioritize hit scans over the regular monsters in most cases. Because you can always dodge a fireball, you can't dodge a hit scan. Yeah, I'm still working on playing more Quake stuff as well. I'm discovering it last. Oh, right. Ooh, get out of that. Oh! I don't have a chainsaw. Right. I was going to whip out the chainsaw there to deal with these good old vanilla souls. Oh wow, how did he miss all those shots there? Oh, that could be a dead Gecko. Maybe. 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 Nice. That saves me a bit of ammo, actually. Massively worried about ammo, but you never know, right? Oh yeah, Majonia. I still need to get around to installing VK Quake for that one, but I'm not planning on playing Majonia this year. Brutalist Jam 3, yes. Maybe something else as well. But whoa! Wow, that was practically been a very much more awkward. Might give this in my face. Time. Whoa. Okay. Yep. mouse cursor went off the actual game then. Alright, I think that finally... Oh, that'll be a sector trigger, won't it? That's why I used the Mancubus. Because of map 7. Yeah. Nice map design here. Well, this is Eric Elm. Eric Elm was a very good mapper in the 2000s. He made a very influential series of maps called Scythe. Scythe 1, Scythe 2. This is Scythe X, which was going to be the third one in 2009, but it's unfinished. It only has 10 maps, and it never got completed. And then after this, Eric Elm kind of just stopped doing Doom stuff, and that was it. Ooh, on a space vent. Oh, so glad I had the chain out for this part. Oh, still... Where's it going? Oh, ow, ow. No, let's... Okay, yeah. Ooh. That is not a pleasant thing to see on the other side there. So I know that teleport's going to take me to the other side, probably, and I want to make sure I'm not, like, mobbed by them, because I could be, like... Yeah. If I had teleported there and they were ready and waiting, that's an instant death. That's why I had a feeling that was going to happen if I wasn't careful there. Nah, he's not dead. He just stopped making maps. That's what probably happened to quite a few people over the years. They just moved on to different things. Insane Gazebo started on Sunder around the same time. Made 14 maps. That was unfinished for a decade until he came back and then continued his work with the rest of Sunder. Still ongoing. Sometimes people over the years just moved on. He works for the European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control. He still works in the Doom community, but he hasn't made anything since this. Nah, I've got enough Mega Armor protection not to pick that up. I'm just checking if there's anything else I want to... Nah, I don't think there's anything particular. Just take the exit, I think. There we go. Yeah. Scythe 1 and 2 are pretty decent. Solar power. Description here is good detailing, but the gameplay can feel a bit fractured. Dark outside area. Oh. Can't actually get that at the moment. Still no super shotgun. Nice. That mega arm would be a nice secret to pick up right now. Find out where it is. You have a long way to go. Well, enjoy the ride. There's kind of a reason why some people, once they get into the realm of custom mappings, this kind of becomes the forever game, as it is, such things are dubbed these modern days. Because there's just so much different content out there for Doom, but... Time to grab the armor, I think. Oh, nice. Actually got the third one. That's good. I see. Side strafe across. Nope. Unfortunately, I can't DSDA my way back up there since there's an Ironman, so I'm going to have to do this legit. Which is a bit awkward, because I would have liked to have not grabbed that health pickup. But, yeah. Clear with the power cables, maybe? That is some sort of clue that... Yeah, something dropped there. Ah! No, let's just move on. I thought there's some kind of clue to gain that mega armor lowered, but for the time being, I don't know what it is. Maybe never. Oh, finally! I don't know if this super shotgun for a while, didn't we? This could be a bad idea, it could be a good idea, depends what triggers and comes out. And the answer to that was an absolutely terrible idea. I got the wrong kind of enemy for the benefit of that invisibility. Plus making this much harder. Oh. Yeah, we really don't need Mancubus firing here. This is not great. Not great. Let's take them out of the equation, shall we? Okay. Now I feel a bit better. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, yeah. The invisibility made that so much more difficult than it had to be. But I wasn't to know it was going to be this. I was expecting it to be chain gunners. Or some form of hit scan enemy, hence the use of the invisibility. Alright. Ooh, baby. Plasma gun. Only 4 enemies left. Two Incubus. Alright. You big greedy bit. Whoa, 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 Jesus fucking hell! Don't just have a surprise fucking cyber demon that shows up and immediately fires a shot right the fuck away! Holy shit, he fucking fired like the second he appeared onto the map. Like the second. That was like instant appear. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire now. Fuck me, I did not expect a cyber on this map. I thought it was... There's one mentioned in the notes for the 10th map. I didn't know there was one on F8. Well, all my plasma is now completely gone. Still. I mean, if I hadn't reacted in time, that would have been death right there. Holding area. My personal favourite of this bunch of maps, non-linear. No rock, one rocket. I'm very low on the old rockets. I'm going to be very careful. On this one. As careful as I'm allowed to get, anyway. Not 100%. Nah, you don't need to do that in an Ironman. You just gotta get to the end. The goal with the Ironman League is just get to the end as fast as you can. I don't really bother for speed, though. I just go to try and survive. I'm not bothered if I win in a month or not. I just... If I survive, I survive. If I don't, I don't. It's just a fun little challenge. Yeah, feel free to take part. It's a fun little thing. You could play this. Scythe is a very short map set. Just submit your own, post it there, and you get a leaderboard. It's a nice little monthly challenge. I've been doing it every month since it started 10 years ago. It's a fun little thing. You're not allowed to save, scum. You can't save, that's the thing. You have to do it in one go. But Scythe is only 10 maps long, and it's not too bad, so... Oh yes, please do kill that far off change. I know that'd be great, actually. Good job. Hey Charlotte, how's it going? Yeah, I'm on the penultimate map of the Ironman League. So we're doing alright. This might be a free kill. Adios, those guys. You're not sure you could... You're not sure you could have an episode 1. I don't have a chainsaw, do I still? Well, no harm in giving it a try. No, I don't have a good feeling about this. No, I really don't have a good feeling about this. I swear if you put a revenant here, I will be pissed. What keeps rolling and then unrolling? Oh, I keep triggering the walk-in trap. Oops-a-daisy. Hoping for a secret. That soul spear could be useful right now, but it's not happening. At least not yet. I'm gonna pick it up early. Oh, why did I... Wait, what was that? Oh, right. Nope, that's probably going to be SR50 then. Perhaps. Not sure. No one else. Oh my god, that fucking Mancubus placement. Better pay attention to that quick. That could have been horrendous. I can afford to ignore that Hell Knight, I think. You know what? Let's not take any chances. Just to eliminate them all, just in case. Ooh, slightly. I don't know if that's slightly off textured alignment there for the crate or not. Or just part of the chaos of the crate factory. Oh my... What is with these Mancubuses? I didn't even hear that one. Could mean I checked my bloody back. I could have been peeking out here and like suddenly... And then I swear to God I did not hear his noise. Thank you for having taken stealth lessons from the chain gunners. Okay, Archvile, that's a different threat. It's the pop-up Archvile that no one asked for. Except maybe default. Nice lighting on this corridor by Eric. Yep, that's what I was waiting for. That was a very suspicious. So when does the walls drop ambush type corridor? Okay, last map. And this is where things take an interesting turn. Not too hard if you manage the cyber and then use the chain gun well in the last area. Sets up the theme for later maps, of which there wouldn't be any. So yeah, this is where we get a glimpse of what could have been. Okay, then. Yeah, I think I will progress. Thanks. If I recall, at the end of this, you get I think it's a double enemy reveal or a singular different enemy reveal. But this is I think the hardest map of Scythe X, being the last one. I'll grab that straight away because I don't know if we're going to get to come back here or not, to be honest. I don't remember. Oh god. Why is the cyber here already? I don't have the tools for this. I don't have the tools for this. I really don't. Oh, this is bad. I didn't realize the cyber was coming this early on the map. Okay! Yikes. Got it up! Whoa! Whoa! My God! Oh! What the fuck is he teleporting in here for? Fuck you! I didn't think he was gonna teleport in the for fucking Eric Allen, considering that. You're probably supposed to go past him, but... Jeez. Fucking hell. If I only hadn't wasted all my plasma on the previous cyber, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought I'd be able to snipe him from in here and then we'd be able to move on, but clearly Eric anticipated that. Wow. Okay, well, if you ever Ironman this, just remember that Eric has a plan for room campers. Lovely. Because I think the idea is quite supposed to... Yeah. Oh, there's a BFG here. Okay, well, that would have helped a little bit, but I'd still have had a tricky fight against him. Okay, well, whatever. That's my bill from the phone company, whatever. Oh well, I made it to map 10 at least, so that's something. I suspect a few blind runners are going to have problems with that cyber unless they don't waste all their cells on the previous one. Yeah, I've already beaten Scythe 5 years ago, so I'm not going to go through the map and beat it. I can just watch my playthrough of that. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the Ironeagle then, and see what that can deliver. It's Ultimate Doom. Okay. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun little journey. Oh boy. Fun little journey indeed, it seems. Alright, well give me a sec to just the text. Make sure. All right, good. The DSDA screen is caught up. It's good. Lovely. Right then, so now I'm going to move on to the Ironeagle, which is another monthly competition that has been running for, as you could probably guess, 93 months. It's similar to the Ironman League, but with a couple of differences. The first is that the Ironeagle has had the same host since it began, with Pegleg. The second difference is that you can choose to play this on 3 different difficulty settings. You can choose to play it on either Hey Not Too Rough, Hurt Me Plenty, or Ultra Violence. So, if you felt a bit intimidated by the Ultra Violence of the Ironman League turd, you could always try this one instead, where you can play on a lower difficulty if you wish to do so. And yeah, the quality control of the Ironeagle is a bit all over the place, I'll be honest with you, but there are some interesting picks. Pegleg does seem to like his 90s maps on occasion. He deliberately tries to find things that are not common. So it's not like the Ironman League picking established map sets. Pegleg tries to find the obscure and the lesser known creations, which unfortunately sometimes means they are not tested for softwalks. Especially since he delves into 90s mapping territory quite a bit. But that's also a plus because I like my 90s mapping quirks sometimes. So this month it is WOOD.wad, a single, just one map. A vanilla map for Doom released by Ryan Shepard in February 1995. Nearly a few months after Doom 2 launched. In this map, you wake up in an unfamiliar place full of wood, monsters, weapons, and stairs. You have amnesia and must find your way out of the maze before its denizens help you to the exit in their own violent way. Ooh, it starts at E2M1. There's no secret maps. It's just beat the map and that's it. You're good to go. So any interesting stuff in the text file? Let's have a look. shall we? A very old email address for something called Awinc, IAWINC.com. Whatever that is. A DoomCAD 4.3 fanatic. Enough said. And the description states, you haven't a clue who you are or where you are. Isn't that the crappy thing about amnesia? But you better hope that doesn't affect your chances to escape this maze of beasties, locked doors, stairs, 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 and more stairs. This sure isn't the way to Grandma's place. Apparently took 30 hours to build. Would have been less, but the original map was much too large and had to be reduced. They used something called DoomCAD 4.3, a very early editor. Editors in the 90s were very primitive compared to what we have today. There's apparently an unexplainable mild hum near the Red Skull Key. They put a lot of time into the WOD, and yeah. So we have to play on Doom compatibility level 3 for this one. A relatively rare compat level, but basically it's Ultimate Doom. I came across this when I did in my previous Ironman League, where I deliberately chose a 90s map, which I tested to make sure it wasn't going to have any weird bugs in it. That also ran on this comp level 3. It's mainly used for, I think, stuff way back in the 90s for like Ultimate Doom compatibility. It's a very rarely used comp level, to say the least. So we can expect anything here. It's a 90s map in Doom 1. We can expect pretty much fucking anything. I've never played this before. Never even heard of this before. So this is an absolute blind run. Not like Scythe where I had a vague idea. This is going to be completely blind. So let's enjoy. See how long this lasts. So going into E2 M1 on Ultraviolence. And we have amnesia, so we don't know where we are. We're just like, where am I? Oh no, there's wood and you know what? Let's just wake everything up. See how it goes. Oh. Not a great start, but this is the first enemy I have to deal with. I'm gonna lie. I feel like I might have to be careful with my ammo in this. Possibly. Perhaps. Ooh. That's meant to represent like the sky. That's the sky outside this window. Just pretend it's the sky. You've got to use your imagination. That is the sky, okay? It's totally not a texture on a thing. That's the window looking outside. Free soul sphere. Appreciate it. Oh, so we're not going to be able to complain about the relative mono texturing, considering it's a deliberate part of the theme of the map. As I say that, we are transitioning into grey suddenly. Ooh. God. Oh, no, he wedged the lift up. Yes. Oh, God. Get out of here. That is a long elevator. Very juicy secret there. Plasma and rocket launcher. Very welcome. I have not been on a lift like this in a few years. In real life or in Doom. All of that for this. All of that for this room. There's not even a fight or a door up here. It's just here's the armor and some health potions. Wait, there was another secret there. Ow. Oh god, there actually was. Ah, will you? Clear off. You. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth me doing it, but yeah, I think there's a secret on the way up. I'm gonna... I saw something. Yeah, there. Ah, forget it. I'm not gonna waste my time or yours trying to get that one. Let's just move on. In before that's like a mandatory part of the level progression. I've got to do that. Oh, the room lit up quite nice with her. And there's more of the sky. It's the sky. You just gotta take my word for it. Invoke your imaginations, chat. That is the sky. God's spear on a lit up pedestal. I'm trying to trigger whatever's. Well, there's no obvious triggers. So... Okay. Oh god, do I have to go and grab it so I can proceed? I'd like to reserve it for emergency use if possible. But you never know, it could well be that that is exactly what I have to grab to progress the level. In the realm of 90s mapping, progression is sometimes extremely vague and always a bit cryptic. Frankly, for the moment, there is more of a level to explore. Oh, they get stuck on the stairs. They can't make it up. Poor pinkies. Just can't quite make it up the steps. Oh, this is the other side of the elevator thing. Huh. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore. Ooh. Another God Spear. Okay. Now I have 2 God Spears for emergencies, I guess. Alright. Blue key, blue key, blue key, blue key. Oh, is this also a... There's the exit, apparently. Okay. Also a secret. Versus a regular door. Unless the orange key was a... No, I guess that's just a secret just because. No other explanation required. It's a secret because it is. I'm gonna be greedy there. Ooh. Okay. BFG is welcome. Now I don't have to worry about a Scythe showing up. So we need to go back to the wood. Well, this way, I should say. So many stairs. That's annoying. Can you please come up so I can actually come down? Thanks. Just check the map, there's a red door. Wood has now become ivy. Onto that for a moment. Another secret. Whoa, there's that homie was talking about in the text. Yeah, that is a bit of a strange one, isn't it? It kind of moves along the wall as you do. Not quite sure what the technical explanation for that one is. That's a rather unintentional cool effect, if anything. Anyway. Okay, I need to be careful here. Exploration could have led me to some trouble there. It's not actually that bad though. Looks like it's at least a map set you can play. For a singular map and Doom 1 in 95, this is okay so far. I'll say that much. Got no choice to take that. Might not really matter though. I don't think the rad suits are even nearly needed necessarily. Right, I gotta find the red door. Another secret. Exit's not open just yet. Well, I guess it's time to go open some red doors now. Well, hey, serial chewer. They really like stairs. Lots and lots of stairs. Not gonna need that, I don't think. Or am I? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I pressed this. I'm guessing that's the exit switch, is it? If I take a stab. Yep. Alright, it is. Is that the end? And it is. Alright, well, that was relatively, that was kind of easy. An interesting enough map, I guess, for a single thing from 1995. It had a theme and an idea in mind, it stuck to it. Wasn't very generous with God Spears, and surprisingly no Cyber Demon or anything. Maybe there's some in a secret somewhere, but yeah, it's a pretty comfy ride. Trying to do this in speed will be interesting, so the winner of this Ironeagle this month will be based on speed, since I don't think that's a particularly hard map. I guess I missed the ending to Wolfenstein. How was it? Yeah, I beat the old WOOD yesterday afternoon. It came a lot sooner than I expected, especially after how long Chapter 4 was. I thought I'd need another 5 or 6 hours to beat it, but it got done in 3 more. Yeah, it was pretty decent. We got Nazi zombies. Falcon's favourite level. Okay, trying to do the fake death. Oh well. Well, survived the Ironeagle again. So not a bad month for the old Ironeagle and Iron Man. Yeah, it was pretty decent overall. Nice ending. Final boss fight was a bit hectic, but I managed to kill it on the first try. Chapter 7 was surprisingly... Oh, was it Chapter 6? No, Chapter 7 was a bit shorter, but it was alright. I think the old one was pretty decent overall. It got me interested to see how the new order pans out, which I'll be playing quite soon as the second part of the Wolfenstein doubleheader. So we have a good idea of what to expect in the new order now. A longer version of that, more... Yeah, gameplay was good overall. I like the old WOOD. The gameplay was nice. So, pretty cool stuff. Okay, so just under 2 hours to do the Iron Man runs. And then some more. Might watch the VOD later. I got to work soon. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, I was thinking of playing Dawn of the Machine, the newly announced Quake expansion for Quake 1 that was announced at QuakeCon yesterday, but I decided to do the Iron Mans instead. I do intend on playing Dawn of the Machine quite soon, though, but I'm not sure when that will be. It's actually really nice out there today. I might get out for another walk, in fact. Do I or do I not? Try to decide. Try to decide what to do. Hey, Batefire. How's it going? You have missed the Iron Man runs. And I'll just contemplate. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll just call it here for the stream today. I think. I feel like going outside again for another walk in the nice sunny weather. Since it's nice and pleasant today. So I think I'll do that. So yeah, that was the Ironeagle and the Iron Man. If you want to take part, there's the links for you. I will be streaming tomorrow, but because I am planning on doing something on Sunday night, I'm not actually sure what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I might I might consider playing the Dawn of the Machine, the new Quake expansion. I might do something else. I'm not sure on what I'm going to do. All I know is whatever I'm planning, I want it to be not really long because I need to free up Sunday evening for Solus's thing. He's got a little thing in the pipeline, so I need to make sure that I'm not doing anything on Sunday night, to say the least. So I don't know. I will stream something tomorrow. It might be I might play another game that's quite short. I do have a few short games on my gifted list I could play. I was possibly thinking of playing something like Squirrel Stapler or Anapex, Scorched, maybe. Just something that's like only a few hours long that I could just sort of play. Demon Pit's another one that's quite short, apparently. So I do have a few short games I might consider playing before what I'm going to do on Sunday evening. Or I might just decide to just play Dawn of the Machine and just maybe get it done in a day or something like that. I'll see how I feel. But I'll stream something tomorrow. I'll stream something. Just can't say what it is. I haven't really thought about that. It depends how I feel, what time I get open, etc. Alright, so let's go raid someone. Let's see who's... Oh, wow. Actually bumped up the viewers. It's a shame I'm ending the stream. But we'll put these viewers to good use. We'll go and raid somebody. But who to raid? I'm not going to raid Kiri again. Maybe I could raid someone, actually. Actually, let me check. I bet Quake... Oh, wow, yeah, Quake is very busy. I'm not surprised with the new expansion, of course, that was announced yesterday. So, actually, I think we will raid someone who is... playing the new Quake expansion, in fact. After a stupid advertisement, and now I can't check. Okay, we're just... Sorry, just waiting for the stupid ad to go away, just vetting who this person is. See, is the sound alright?
Okay, this looks like I don't think I can do anything with that right now. That's weird.
Yeah, alright, sounds good. Alright, so we're going to raid Heavy Shadow Sound. They are currently playing the new Quake expansion, Dawn of the Machine. It looks like they are using an Xbox controller. I don't know if it means they're doing it on the PC or the console. As the remastered version of Quake is on the consoles, it might well be a console playthrough. But either way, they're playing Dawn of the Machine, the brand new Quake expansion that was announced yesterday and released yesterday by Machine Games. So if you have Quake Remastered, you get it for free. I might be checking it out myself very soon, because I was very impressed by what was showcased at QuakeCon last night. Might even play it tomorrow if I'm in the mood for it. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the stream this afternoon. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming tonight because I'll be doing a co-op session, so tomorrow it will be, and I'll have something in mind for tomorrow. And yeah, hope you have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and catch you soon. Take care.